Hey, Blue Table fans, gonna show, oh, hi, Liz. Liz wanted to be in the shot after all.
I did not.
No, I was like, no, you can stand off to the side. You don't have to be in it. And lo and behold, she sidles right on up. Okay. Well. I think your true nature is shown. So first off, don't do snow flock do it in like a throwaway thing. So we only need a little bit, so I'm just gonna put in that amount of glue. You notice I took the lid off, because ain't nobody got time for this. Right? That's like every child learns at a young age that thing doesn't work. Okay, so now we're gonna put in our snow flock. And this is, I'm not giving you measurements, you just have to kind of do it to taste. I'd say half and half, not by weight, but by volume. I don't know, maybe 2 to 1 by volume. 2 parts snow and 1 part whatever it is. Okay, then take a crusty old brush or just a stir stick or whatever you have and start stirring it together. Now you want it to be slushy, so now look at what I have here with just the glue and the flock. See how powdery that is? That's not what you want, and that's why you're gonna put in a little bit of water. Be careful though, because if you overdo it, you're gonna see how that little bit of water just change the whole texture. So you don't want too much water because you want that flock to really stick on there. So notice how it's starting to get kind of slushy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add another little dribble of water, not much. Now we're really getting sort of that slushy feel to it. Okay, and that's kind of what it should look like. So now I'm gonna grab a palette and funny story behind the palettes. So these are like a penny each. So don't spend a half an hour like trying to clean the paint off of a reusable palette. That's nonsense. Just literally like 1 cent trash. Yeah, I know it's not eco-friendly, but it works. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put this on my plate. Ooh, it's not. It's really pretty thick, but that actually is about right, like that. This might be a tad too thick, but we're about to find out. So now we'll take the thing. These are actually getting re-snow flocked, and that's okay. So I'm gonna take a chisel brush. Again, you need a throwaway. Or you can use like a split popsicle stick or a little sculpting tool, whatever works. Oh, and there's one other thing that I need, is I need a palette with just some plain, whoa, like the old salt shaker thing. It actually wasn't one. Okay, so I'm just gonna make like a little pile there. Now, just trust me, you do something with that in a minute. So I've now, and you might wanna cover this so it doesn't dry out. So now you'll need to get in so they can see this. You spoon on a chunk, and you're just gonna spoon on chunks of it, and then you'll start to like work it around. And since this already has snow, we're probably okay not covering every square millimeter. And unless you want it for effect, like to get it on the feet, as if they've been walking through the snow, you don't want to get it on the feet of your model. In this case, that's what's already happened, and I think it actually looks good. It gives the illusion that they've been traipsing through the snow. Gives it kind of a gritty feel. So it depends. If it's a science fiction thing and it's like they just landed in their drop pod and they're trudging through freshly fallen snow, you'll want to work around the feet. So anyway, you just get that on. Now, get it on there. And then I'm just going to take a pinch of this and I'm just going to stick this on there while it's wet. Remember, it's very gluey. This is like half glue. So, and then I'll shake it off gently with a finger or a tool. Just get that flock off the edge. And if it sticks out over the edge, that's kind of to taste. Some people like that. And there you go. That's how to snow flock a base. And by my reckoning, that takes about a minute or less per base to actually do that. Oddly, it's harder to do it on the smaller bases because you have to kind of work that flock or that snow goop into a smaller area. All right, well, congratulations. You now know how to do snow flock.